Welcome to Everyday Apple. Eric here, and today we will discuss the idea of using an iPad as a laptop replacement. To determine this, one must think of what they do on their laptop on a general everyday basis. If you are the person who checks and replies to some emails, surfs the internet, and watch Netflix, then yes, your iPad can become your new laptop. However, if you're in need of a specially designed software to do your work or a hardcore computer programmer, then most likely the iPad will not completely replace your laptop. Let's discuss some hardware. Now, for your iPad to really replace your laptop, you are looking at two main components: the iPad itself and an external keyboard of some type. While there are many standalone Bluetooth keyboards compatible with an iPad, you will most likely want either a smart cover with a keyboard or a case with a built-in keyboard like I am using, which is a Lenrich case. One thing to consider is every case and keyboard combination is different, so look around for the one that you really like and will be comfortable for you to use. Let's move on to the apps. This is also very personal and will differ from one user to another. Let's cover some basics. Surfing the web can easily be done using Safari that comes with the iPad. Or personally, I use Google Chrome, so that my bookmarks are synced across my devices. Again, that is personal preference. Email. The, the Apple's built-in mail program, which does a very decent job, and there are multiple apps in the App Store in case you prefer to use one of those. There's apps for Gmail. For a certain fact, I'm sure there's tons of other ones that you can use for email. Word documents and spreadsheets. These are extremely easy to work on with the iPad as the iPad natively, has pages, numbers, and keynotes. Pages would be your Word documents, numbers would be your Excel documents, spreadsheets, and keynote would be your slideshows. However, you can also download, like I have, Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint to do the same things if you prefer to work in the Microsoft environment. Making movies is also easy using the iPad Pro, whether it is using the basic app of iMovie, which is limited to editing effects you can do, but it's still generally a good app, especially for beginners. Or you could pay $20 like I have and get what's called LumaFusion. Let me just call that up for you, which is a more powerful video editing app. Not as powerful as Final Cut Pro on the Mac, on the desktop Mac, but it has a lot of editing features. It has built-in transitions. It even has royalty-free music you can use. Watching movies on the iPad is also a very simple thing. We have You have Netflix, WWE Network, there's YouTube, Hulu, so plenty of different apps to watch movies on the iPad. Okay. Let's go over a small list of pros and cons of using an iPad as a laptop replacement. The pros are it's easy to use and lightweight, easy to share things like photos with your other devices or anybody who has an iOS device. However, the cons of using an iPad as a laptop: there's no mouse because the iPad is a touchscreen interface, and there's sometimes when you're working on, like, say, a Word document or something, and you're used to the desktop typing and just using a mouse to click where you need to. So let's get back to the main point of this video. Can your iPad replace your laptop? For the everyday consumer, I would say yes. In fact, in many ways, the iPad is more secure and easy to use. And if set up correctly, the risk of losing information is minimized compared to a laptop. However, if you work for a company that has specially designed software or are more of a power user like using Final Cut Pro 10 for video editing, then no, the iPad cannot be a complete replacement, but would still be a valuable tool. Thank you for stopping in, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if this video helped you out at all. This is Eric from Everyday Apple saying good night.